country. First, let me thank you for marching in your wonderful parade today. I've never seen a town like this, only on TV and in the movies. It's unbelievable that communities like this still exist. Besides the large mountain you made me march up, it was really it was a great parade. Today, May 30th, 2005, I am humbled to be in the presence of those that have allowed me, through their sacrifice, to stand here as a free man. We are all here to honor the ultimate sacrifice made by over 1 million soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, as well as the sacrifice of the loved ones that are left to carry on. Now, the history of Memorial Day is never a mystery to me or to any elementary school student. Every year as school came to a close, my teachers from grade school through high school would make an attempt to impress upon me the importance of this holiday. Still, I never quite understood the emotional connection to this special day. I have, of course, been taught that this day was originally called Decoration Day, and it's a day to remember those that had died in our nation's service. I knew that it was started after the Civil War, and many people in the North and South decorated graves of fallen soldiers with flowers. In every history book, you can find that in the spring of 1866, Henry C. Wells, a druggist in the village of Waterloo, New York, suggested that the patriots who had died in the Civil War should be honored by decorating their graves. Townspeople made wreaths, crosses, bouquets for each veteran's grave. The village was decorated with flags at half-mast. And on May 5th of that year, a processional was held to the town cemeteries, led by veterans. This was continued the following year. Then on May 5th, 1868, Decoration Day was officially proclaimed in General Order Number 11, which reads as follows. General Order Number 11, Washington, D.C., May 5th, 1868. First, the 30th day of May, 1868, designated for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion, and whose bodies now lie in almost every city, village, and hamlet churchyard in the land. In this observance, no form of ceremony is prescribed, but posts and comrades will in their own way arrange such fitting services and testimonials of respect as circumstances may permit. We are organized, comrades, as our regulations tell us, for the purpose, among other things, of preserving and strengthening those kind of fraternal feelings which have bound together the soldiers, sailors, and Marines who united to suppress the late rebellion. What can aid more to assure this result than the cherishing tenderly the memory of our heroic dead, who made their breasts a barricade between our country and its foes? Their soldier lives with a reveille of freedom to erase and tattoo of rebellious tyranny in arms. Second, it is the purpose of the Commander-in-Chief to inaugurate this observance with the hope that it will be kept up from year to year, while a survivor of the war remains to honor the memory of his departed comrades. He earnestly desires the public press to lend its friendly aid in bringing to notice of comrades in all parts of the country in time for simultaneous compliance therewith. Third, department commanders use efforts to make this order effective by the order of John A. Logan, Commander-in-Chief, and M.P. Chipman, Adjutant General. This was first officially observed on May 30th, 1868. We learned that in 1882 the name was changed to Memorial Day, and soldiers who had died in other wars were also honored. In 1971, Memorial Day was declared a national holiday to be held on the last Monday in May. Now everybody knew that, right? All the way through elementary school, we all learned parts of that. But reading and knowing what Memorial Day is about is easy. For everyone out there that's into the internet, if you type in Memorial Day into Google, you'll get 38,500,000 hits. So it's not hard to learn about Memorial Day. You'll have articles from the History Channel, professors from various universities, and of course you got Jim Bob's own homepage, which has his own personal tribute to those that served. So knowing what Memorial Day is all about is easy. But actually feeling it is something you cannot get from actually looking up Jim Bob's homepage. It was not until just a little over 2 years ago that I finally to really feel, not just know, but really feel the importance of this day. Now, it's easy to say you understand that what these heroes did for our nation, but for those that can say they can feel it, truly feel it, and are emotionally connected with this day of remembrance. It is a day of memories and flashbacks that take us to places that we often try, but can never forget. For me, like most Americans, I saw Memorial Day as the start of summer. I didn't think about sitting on the Iraqi border, waiting for the word to cross into the unknown. I used to think of Memorial Day as a day to sleep in, a break from work or school. Now I see it as a sleepless night, as we continue to dig deeper in preparing for a counterattack that has been promised at daybreak. I used to think of ball games, picnic tables full of chicken, pasta, pies, and of course a beer or 10. Now it's one mission after another, a box of MREs, and water that tastes like it came straight from a stagnant pond. I used to think of visiting family and friends, where I could hear all about their most recent accomplishments, new goals in life, and the dreams they have for their family. Now I think about standing over a modest gravestone, a one-way conversation, and the family's left without a husband, wife, son, daughter, brother, or sister. It never dawned on me that one day I would be the one having to load a friend in a brother in arms and a CH-46 after he's been given his last rites. It never dawned on me that one day I'd be the one to tell a mother and father that I have been directed by the President of the United States and the Commandant of the Marine Corps to inform you that today at 0530, your son was killed in action while in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. These past few years have changed the way I thought about Memorial Day forever. I no longer think of it just another holiday, but as a time to fully embrace the feeling of freedom, patriotism, and brotherhood that those living and dead have created for us through their sacrifice. I took the following quote from Arlington National Cemetery while burying a young Marine from West Hartford last week. These words are inscribed at Arlington National Cemetery and dedicated to those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. Not for fame or reward, not for place or rank, not lured by ambition or goaded by necessity, but in simple obedience to duty as they understood it, these men suffered all, sacrificed all, dared all, and died. I promise you this, I, as well as hundreds of thousands of other Americans, will continue to fight for freedom within our borders and beyond, in the hope that one day, 100 years from now, my great-great-grandchildren, standing on a stage much like this one, in a beautiful town like this, can say, today, May 30th, 2105, I am humbled to be in the presence of those that have allowed me, through their sacrifice, to stand here as a free man. To those that have and will continue to die for our freedom, I salute you.
Dylan, where's Dad? Where's Dad? Dylan, where's Dad?
That's cute. It was fun the other night.
Dylan, wave to Mom. Wave to Mom. Dylan, look at Mommy. Say hi. Are you sitting in a basket? Are you sitting in a basket?